Okay, testing, testing. Hello everyone, this is another session of Ramble Gaming. The game I'm currently playing is Final Fantasy XIV. This is the 2.45 patch that was released a little while ago. The person that's on the screen is actually, she's a good friend of mine. Uh, I'm currently in first person mode. She is not aware of this. She is aware that she's being that she's being recorded, but she doesn't know that I'm currently looking at her from a first person point of view. And she keeps doing all this stuff. So I'm gonna sit here and watch that for a little bit. And she's falling asleep. uh, fun. Okay. I guess that's enough of that. I had recorded myself doing a dungeon run earlier today. Brave Fox's Long Stop. However, because I had forgotten to adjust the settings on the sound capture, it actually captured the audio coming from the webcam, and that webcam it it captures decent video, but the audio is just so freaking terrible. You hear like this weird popping sound every few seconds, and I couldn't do it, so I'm going to do this now. So yeah, looks like she stopped moving anyway. So all right, Neboto Ogan uh, has agreed to go ahead and run either Fates or Leaps with me. Let me just double check to make sure. You can't see the comment bar because I have it blocked with my face, but that's normally where the comments would be, in this area. Side note, I do need to adjust that, what's it called? The logo, because I think I'm going to do a different thing for Ramble Gaming. It's still going to be here on the Regal Ramble channel, and once I can get together with Regal, we will see what it is that maybe we can work on some kind of schedule or some kind of an agreement on how we're going to go about recording the actual review board, review section of the show. So in the meantime, Ramble Gaming, once again, also, Scariga is going to be performing at Fitzgerald's once again in San Antonio uh, on the 27th, and I forgot to. And afterwards, right, Scarica performing 27th. I'm not sure what time. They're probably gonna find out tomorrow. Um, they're also gonna be going back again for a Battle of the Bands. I will have that date on another video once I actually get the date for that time. Now, let's see what Naboto and I are gonna go ahead and run. I don't have Aaron. Oh, I don't have Aaron's. Let's see. I need to adjust my equipment. So, what's my item? Yeah, my item rank or item level is 25. It has her name. Let's see. Yeah, it does have her name on it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and teleport. Put magic. Is this magic? It is magic. Now let's see if this bitch is done complaining. Did she make me? Let's see. Yeah, this is the ones I'm gonna wear. Now I'm gonna ask this bitch, do you have any other complaints about my outfit? Okay, Cosa del Sol. Of course she does. She likes everything to match, which means she's a girl. Not that I'm being sexist or anything, but women generally care more about outfits that match, or homosexuals or metrosexuals. That's my take on it. Just saying. Sony Pictures, the interview, screwed themselves pretty hard with the whole. I think they put it straight to digital format before releasing it in theaters, so they're kind of screwed. Embracing me. Let's see. Man, I gotta pee. Now I'm gonna be doing some leaves, which are like little mini initiated events, depending on what you have picked up. Like this is Nicolagos. I'm gonna be doing that area. Thrill's keeping. Who the hell is talking? Those. Okay. I'm gonna ignore that by switching to my party tab. Let's bring out the bird. The bird that I have named Kaya. Now let me go ahead and start the Nicolagos quest. Initiate. I'm gonna go ahead and do +4 recommended level. And I'm doing this because my partner here and her bird, Mixa, are level 50 dragoons, so they're like ridiculously cool. I'm just doing this to It says that the recommend level is +2 for maybe level 32. These dudes are supposed to be level 30. You can only go up to +2. So I can probably do these comfortably for another 2 hours. Although it's gonna be almost level 33. This is it's just kill bitches. Spoke with him yesterday. Seems to be doing great. Expanding his business in China, so that's always fun. As always, I wish him the best of luck. If he ever needs support, I'm here. Not that he would need it. I mean, the only edge I legitimately have on him, that might not even be true. It's just, the edge is for us. I do pretty well with, like, operating system software, configuration, and some hardware configuration. But even then, there's some stuff that he generally knows more than I do. As far as like regular ones concerned, I know like in Vanilla, I don't know how long it was. I want to say he was in high school. Yeah, he was roughly like that. I would have to say he was a sophomore maybe in high school. So like 2002, if I want to say. Yeah, that's about right. No. No, it would have been 2004-ish. We took an IQ test, and birds of a feather. Sorry. And you know, wanted to just generally see what. So we are gifted individuals. As is my sister, as has been she's a musician. Split that up. Whoops. Huh. Anyways, so if I remember correctly, keep in mind that he was probably about 14 years old at the time. His IQ was about 56. Mine was measured 53. He's always applied himself, especially like remembering certain things from people, like is better. Definitely. So I'm gonna switch this lance with the halberd. My zenith weapon for my monk class, one incesty monk. That's my alembic from alchemist, which I do not touch that class. That's one thing about this game is that, like, you can go kill stuff and it's always fun, and you can run dungeons and get loot and sell this loot for money. But the best way to make money in this game, like hands down, is to get really good at any particular craft. Like, they all have their own perks, and you can create like certain pieces of crafting materials to make to either create weapons and armor, or like to just make something better and to strengthen it. And that is, like, for example, I know the alchemist, I don't know the name, it's some kind of a glue that you can make as a level 50 alchemist. And when you make that, it's used to like create like really sturdy armor and stuff, and it sells for like 300,000-ish. Some more of these little mini leaves. Every time you hear that ding, by the way, it's just because I have it set up so that I have it configured so that this particular link shell makes a little ding every time a message is sent from her to whoever's in the link shell. Well, not from her, just from anyone in the link shell. Oh, this bitch is getting sleepy. Yeah, she's holding multiple conversations and she accidentally sent something to me that she meant to send to somebody else. And I'm just carrying on like, oh yes, I see. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad about that situation you told me about. Now she's getting all mad because I'm making fun of her. Bitch, go to bed if you're sleeping. Get on out of here. I don't need your help. I got Kaya, my fluffy bird, chocobo that heals. Speaking of, what the hell am I saying? Main commands are going. Right, I'm 1 for 1. Frontline. That's right. Huh, what am I looking at? Go to bed. I will see you tomorrow. Side note, I'm actually gonna participate in the wedding ceremony that became available. I think effective patch 2 and 3, if memory serves correct. But so yeah, you know, people can get married. You don't have to be the same race. You don't have to be the same class. You don't have to be an opposite sex. Just anybody can marry anybody, which is nice. I mean, it's I like the system that they set up for it to be like in a special, like, reserved area in a server. So like it's per time slot, and you can only go to this area if either you have an invitation to go there or if you are in the ceremony itself. And this is nice because if you've ever seen like weddings on WoW, because they don't have an official like marriage ceremony, it's just like they have the outfits and stuff and people gotta go through it and roleplay themselves. and it's nice, it's fun. But like, take for example, I don't know. There's a video out there on YouTube. It's basically this group of horde people crashing this gay wedding, and they raided and started slaughtering people left and right. Their whole stance was the whole, gay is wrong, blah blah blah. Which I get if I understand their point of view. Not that I agree with it. I mean, I get what they're trying to say. However, when you take those beliefs, especially into a role-playing game, if your argument is like, no, it's wrong because the Bible says so, or whatever. Let me catch my train of thought. So here. So, anyways, if your whole argument is based off of gay marriage is wrong because it's prohibited in the Bible and such, you can use that argument. Granted, it's a very weak one here, like outside in, I don't want to call it the real world because this is still part of the real world. With physical bodies and your actual person, your physical person of who you are. Yeah, there was a religion created, they did say certain things. I doubt no one has ever shown me that it's wrong, and that I doubt anyone can. And I don't know if it'll say that anywhere in the Bible. I'm pretty sure, like everything else in the Bible, it's vague words were conveyed and that message was twisted to fit whoever's propaganda. Anyways, your argument is that it's in the Bible, and this is, keep in mind, a role-playing game. You are playing a role on World of Warcraft. You have no argument at that point because there is no Christian religion in WoW. There's probably a guild of Christians that believe something, but there is no basis on the World of Warcraft that you can make your argument. And some people even get married and do a gay marriage just to roleplay it. They may very well be straight. You never know. It's very, I don't want to say mundane, but it's gotten to the point where, like, people that hate on gays, I feel like they're just taking out their own personal frustrations out on whatever group makes them the angriest that they do not understand. On other news, I noticed, I was reading some stuff online and there was a lovely little news about the Pirate Bay going down. I haven't personally sort of checked that in years, but apparently they got, I want to assume it's a DDoS attack because that's generally what happens, but, oh wait, no, actually I think there was like a raid on their servers or something and somebody got arrested. But, the whole attempt to stop piracy and such, which you can try, we will see if it's well worth the effort. I know! As far as the whole piracy and like hacking is concerned, when it comes to like video game consoles, like for example the Xbox 360, the Recyclage hack, flashing the DVD drive or whatever it is, those are like hardware hacks that are fine, and based on the model of whatever your disk drive is, it could work or it might fail. However, like every update Xbox has released, they've just tried to patch it and patch it and patch it. But ultimately, especially when it comes down to hardware hacks, you're kind of screwed. Especially if it's an issue that cannot be overwritten. Then at that point, they just start having to flag people that they see not using the firmware that they provide for you. The only victor that I know of was probably Sony with the PS3 after version 3.56. It's been a very long time. I don't even know. It's been a long time, but back when the whole, the Geohot's lawsuit, and then there was, I don't remember his name anymore, but one of the big hackers from the PlayStation. I don't know his name. I don't remember. It's been way too long. But he basically released a video saying, like, here, you can do it. See, it's been done. And this guy showed some proof of concept, I guess, that it could be done. But other than like shoving it in everyone's faces and saying, like, see, I think he was just doing it to be a dick because he was pissed off that people were angry and just kept demanding more. Not that he was ever a major player in the community, but he was a very brilliant individual that was able to kind of crack whatever Sony's codes were for that firmware hole, lack of a better term. And granted, yeah, the dude knew his crap and he knew what he was talking about, but there was no point in showing what he could do. I mean, granted, other than, well, I guess he's not a liar, but you're not gonna help either, so why bother? Okay, here's a random question to any and all viewers. Cooking recipes. Does anyone know of anything that... You know what? Look at this. There you go. Watch me dance. Anyways, anyone know of any cooking recipes using Pinot Grigio? The particular brand of this one is the Clos du Bois. It's very, very cheap, and legitimately the only reason this was purchased was to cook with, but the dish came out like terrible. It was like a chicken dish, just whatever. So, suggestions, feel free to leave comments and such. I'm gonna go ahead and log off of here on Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go ahead and make another video. I'm gonna start the South Park The Stick of Truth. So that video will be uploaded probably right after. Not sure how long I'm gonna play yet, but yeah. Once again, Ramble Gaming. This has been Final Fantasy 14 patch, I think 2.45, and I will see you guys in the next video.